Hey guys, I just wanted to give a brief overview of my moveset editing tool for Smash 4 called SM4SHCommand. If you've seen my previous video on how to get the actual files from Smash 4 and how to rebuild them into a directory structure that can be used with SD caffeine, then that'll help greatly in this. If not, I highly suggest that you go watch that video. I'll put a link down in the down there area for you to go read it. I'll also put a link to all of the applications that you'll need in order to follow along with this tutorial, but you should only need SM4SHCommand. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download SM4SHCommand. There are multiple versions of my tool. The beta version that is currently out right now on the GitHub is probably the best version in my opinion, so I would recommend using that one. You'll know if you've got the right version if it's got a license file and it's got these other stuff the original versions didn't. So to get started with this, let's just go ahead and open SM4SHCommand. You'll see this is the interface that you're going to start off with. This is not really much to look at, but the first thing you're going to notice is that there's two ways to open things. You can either open individual files or a full fighter. I recommend using full fighter the majority of the time since it portrays the fighter in a way that's much easier to read, but if you're just editing specific event lists, then individual file might suit your needs better, but it's more of an advanced thing. If you have any experience with Brawl modding, especially Brawl moveset modding, then this will be very similar to Project Smash Attacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click Fighter, and I already have the game files downloaded, and if you followed my previous tutorial you should too, so just go ahead and go to that, go to Content, Patch, the partition that you're doing it for, and for the Wii U version the directory structure is different. For the Wii U version, which is the one you're going to be using mostly since my previous tutorial for Smash Explorer is for Wii U, you're going to go into Fighter and then the character that you want to edit. I'm just going to click Captain Falcon, and actually, you know what? No, a better idea. Let's go with Bayonetta because her animations are here. So we'll click on Bayonetta, we'll go to Script and Anim Command, and then Body is the folder that's going to have most of her moveset scripts in it. The weapon folder has things that are basically, it's self-explanatory weapons, so things like the arms that she spawns to hit people with, her bullets, her guns, etc. So we're going to go ahead and click on Body. You're not going to see any files in there because we're selecting the folder in Fighter mode. When you select it and you open ACMD over here, you'll see there's just a bunch of numbers, and that doesn't really make any sense, right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to parse animations, and it'll translate all of these numbers over here into something that's actually readable and will make a lot more sense. So the way to parse animations is in the Fighter folder that you selected, there should be a motion folder, and that's one difference from my previous version of the tool. Is in the previous version you used to select the actual animation file, but in the new version you just select the entire motion folder. So the motion folder will be the one labeled motion, and it'll have all the other folders in it. Go ahead and select that, and bang, over on the right you see that they're translated into actual meaningful names like weight 1, weight 2, and there is a bit of structure to these. All the attacks and weight animations are up near the top, and the specials and customs and stuff like that, they're all generally down here. And if you're wondering what these numbers are still here next to the animation names, that's just their index in the motion.m table file. You don't really need to worry about that right now. Maybe when we start editing MSC files you'll need to worry about that, but for now it's not really necessary. So I'm just going to click something easy, some attack that's easy, but none of Bayonetta's attacks are, I guess, easy. Let's go with her Nair. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so when you double click it, you're going to get, in Fighter mode at least, you're going to get 4 tabs. The main tab, which is going to have hitboxes and anything that alters gameplay. Graphics is obviously going to have graphics, sound effects is going to have sound effects, and expression is going to have anything to do with how the character's standing or anything about expressions. So some of the things that you're going to want to do in main most of the time is edit hitboxes and other stuff. Asynchronous timers. You know what? I'm not even going to explain all these commands. There's on OpenSA Wiki, there's a Smash 4 section that has an entire list of these commands and what they do. But this version of the tool does support all of the events, and it has a built-in event library. If you ever want to change any of the events, you can override them in the events.cfg file in the root here. Basically, you can open any number of moves, and they're tabbed up here. Oh yeah, I should probably explain. This new version of the tool, the reason why I say it's better is because it does have copy-paste support, whereas the previous versions did not, at least not the recent versions. Only the very first version did, and it was really slow and buggy. So basically, after you're done editing all the things you want to edit, and make sure that there's a script end at the end of every one of these scripts, otherwise you'll have a bad time. But when you're done editing things, go ahead and make sure you hit these X's, because that's going to save it, and then you can go to File, Save As, and save it, and it'll basically save it in the same format as how you opened it. You can also change the platform from Wii U and 3DS, and you can also dump an entire fighter as text for ease of diffing characters and diffing patches. And after you've edited your scripts, it's the same exact thing as my previous video on setting up mods. You just drag the folder that you create, the folder files that you edited, into Smash Explorer, rebuild a patch, put it on your SD card, and you're good to go. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess I'll do more advanced parts in moveset hacking later. I'll do an entire series on it, on how to do specific things, specific moves, how to achieve specific effects. But for now, I hope this helps some people out. I'll catch you guys later.